Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lee Weekly Spotlight. I'm Carmen Lastoria. On today's show, we'll highlight the Gulf South Conference Golf Championship and also take a look at some big weekend sweeps for the baseball and softball team. All coming up on this week's edition of the Lee Weekly Spotlight, presented by Landmark Insurance Group. We begin this week's show with the Lee baseball team. On the annual Military Appreciation Day, the Flames gave the capacity crowd plenty to cheer about. Lee cruised past Christian Brothers in Game 1 15-2 and then won Game 2 in thrilling fashion 2-1, thanks to closer Kyle Briner inducing a bases-loaded double play in the top of the ninth inning to end the game. Lee completed the sweep on Sunday afternoon with a 9-4 victory. Tyler Burcham started and picked up the win. Luke Toms was named the Gulf South Conference Player of the Week this past Tuesday. Toms turned in a big week at the plate. He was 3 for 5 with a home run and 3 RBIs against Young Harris to start the week, and capped the week with a 6 for 12 effort against Christian Brothers, including 3 more home runs and 7 RBIs. Toms is second on the team with 14 home runs and is tied for the lead with 46 RBIs. He's hitting .340 and also has 10 doubles on the year. The men's and women's golf teams had a tremendous showing at this week's GSC Championship from the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Both teams carried the lead into the final 18 holes of play on Tuesday. West Florida rallied atop the Lady Flames by just a single stroke for the team title. On the men's side, it was one of the most dramatic and evenly contested finishes you'll ever see in college golf, as the Flames fell to West Florida on the second playoff hole after both teams finished the 54-hole tournament at 864. In the playoff format, the 5 players for each team headed back to the tee box on the difficult par 3 18th hole. All 10 players placed their tee shots on the green, and each team had one player birdie to keep the battle going. It was Corey Shepard who hit a tough right-to-left downhill putt to provide the Flames birdie. From there, the two powerhouse programs headed to the par 5 first hole, and once again, it came down to final putts, but this time, the Argonauts came out one stroke better with a birdie and 4 pars, while the Flames tallied all pars. The Lady Flames and Flames were well represented on the all-tournament team, which honors the top 5 individuals plus ties. Caroline Moore was second at 3 over par, and Callie Kitchens placed right behind her in a tie for third at 4 over par. On the men's side, it was Peyton Sliger finishing at even par and tied for 5th, while Shea Sylvester was 4 under par and placed second. The softball team kept rolling this past weekend as they made it 10 straight victories with a sweep of Christian Brothers. It was Angie Hughes who pitched 2 complete games and struck out a combined 16 batters while giving up just 1 run to lead Lee. Emily Dagnan made it a senior day to remember as she doubled and roped 2 home runs in Sunday's 8-1 finale. The decorated 2016 senior class was honored at the conclusion of the series. Amanda Lynn is the all-time leader in career runs scored, stolen bases, and walks. Hughes is a career strikeouts leader, and Lexi Dean will finish her 4-year career as the all-time hits leader in program history. 2-year transfers Emily Dagnan and Nia Caesar were also honored and were big-time contributors in the middle of the lineup for head coach Emily Russell. The tennis teams wrapped up their seasons at the Gulf South Conference Tournament last week. The Lady Flames fell to the number 1 seed West Florida Argonauts, while the Flames dropped their contest to North Alabama. 2016 proved to be a vast improvement under second-year coach Patrick Hines, as the Lady Flames finished 16-10, while the Flames ended at 12-11. Freshman Ira Groner was named the GSC Freshman of the Year, while freshman Francesca Tondi was named to the All-GSC First Team. Track and field teams will run at the GSC Tournament this weekend, and the baseball and softball teams will also be in Clinton, Mississippi for a big Gulf South Conference Road Series. Fans, make sure to check us out on social media. You can like us on Facebook, search Lee University Flames. Follow us on Instagram, Periscope, and Twitter at LeeUFlames. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page for all the latest videos and highlights. Search Lee University Flames. That'll do it for this week's edition of the Lee Weekly Spotlight. I'm Carmen Lastoria. Thanks so much for joining us. And as always, go Flames.